Foundation for Supervision and Curriculum Development, where I am the lead educational ethnographic researcher, and I'm conducting a series of interviews of elementary students from schools around the country, qualitative research, for a study regarding teacher effectiveness in student achievement. The subject you will see today in this video is a 6-year-old young female identifying student by the name of Petunia. Petunia is an enthusiastic young student that enjoys to talk and agreed to this interview. Hello, Petunia. May I ask what you are doing?
Oh, well, I'm making a painting about the big scary white men in business suits that came to my classroom, and it says to my success in school and stuff, and that I do every day. The big scary white men in business suits said that my school was doing a great job. It's probably because I have the coolest teacher in the world. And the business suit guys, they were called Coleman and colleagues, which is a goofy name. I was thinking, why not Harry Nose and Friends?
That's wonderful. Can you tell me about this experience?
It was weird. And so I am making a metacognitive self-identity, exploring painting about that experience.
Interesting. I too remember those big, scary white men in their business suits. They made a lot of assumptions, did they not?
Uh-huh.
I can understand why you felt that way. Now, Petunia, can you please tell me about your art-making process?
First I thought about how those big, scary white men in the business suits make me feel. I did not like them. Or they did not talk to me. They just looked at me. Why not talk to me? I'm pretty cool. I'm super smart and I'm really good at art.
Petunia, I see you have the big, scary white men represented by your feet. Can you tell me how you are showing your feelings about their presence in the classroom on your painting?
Certainly! Because there were big, scary white men in business suits, I thought, why not use my feet? Feet are big and stinky, and so are the big, scary white men. So I put my paint on my foot, and then I squished my foot onto the paper.
Your color choices are spectacular.
Well, I remember the color lesson from like a while back, and that I remember that black represents authority. So I used black to create a dark storm, and the storm clouds, and then that comes with the big scary white men. And so they're coming in with a big storm, and I put some gray, I mixed black and white and made gray, and then, yeah, gray it sometimes makes me feel dull and sad, like on a cloudy day.
That's really interesting. is this notebook for that you have next to you?
Oh, this! I'm using this notebook as this discipline-specific process of recording my step-by-step art-making process as explained by Donna K. Beatty on page 89. In order to develop more self-awareness about art making, and the art making process. So I'm keeping track of each thing I do, and I would call that scientifically rigorous evidence. Also, my teacher said that art making isn't just about the final product, it's about the process. And this goes for a lot of different kinds of art making, like dance, which I love to do, and also performing on a stage, which I think they call drama, which is funny because my parents call me dramatic all the time, and then I say, I am not dramatic! Ah!
What is the process that you go through when you are complete with a piece of artwork?
After every student is done or almost done or happy with what they did, happy enough, we get together in pairs and we do the first art critique. And I love this part because I love all my classmates and I love to talk.
Mm-hmm. May I now ask, how do you know you've achieved the goals that your teacher has asked you to accomplish?
Achievement? I'm with Philip Taylor on this one. How do we reduce the arts curriculums powered by metaphysical realities and subjective aesthetic encounters to a series of discrete propositional outcomes? How do we do it?
So, Petunia, can you tell me what you think is the most important part about the arts in education?
I think having the arts in school is super important because it can build empathy in students. For example, Stephen Coquette said that about the different functions of drama on page 250 in his article, that being a leader may not be a higher type of engagement at a point in the drama when it would be more important to be a good listener and supporter to others. What I think that means is that making art in any form is a humanizing process. When I make my art, I am processing my experiences and feel more human as a result. And yeah, I'm a human. And art makes me want to be a human. And so when I work with my classmates with the critiques, so we do the pair critiques and then we do a big whole group critique. We talk about our art and it's cool because we all like each other's art. But that is when I can utilize more skills, and my skills as a supportive listener and a constructive critic. Constructive meaning it's helpful and not mean.
That's very interesting. Thank you, Petunia. It's been a pleasure talking with you.